Some stories don't begin with a bang, they start in silent, a hotel lobby, a quiet shift, and a girl who looked like she hadn't spoken in days. I wasn't looking to be part of anything that night. I was just 18, broke, and trying to keep my life together. But what she said, or rather, what she didn't say, changed the course of everything. This isn't a story about being brave, it's about being human, and how one night, in a dusty corner of a city hotel, I was faced with a decision that still keeps me up at night. I thought I was doing the right thing, but every choice comes with a cost. I was 18, fresh out of high school, and my parents were struggling with money, so college wasn't an option. I moved to Chicago to live with my older brother, hoping I could find work. He had a small studio apartment and worked night shift, so I had a lot of time alone. One evening, I applied for a front desk job at a small hotel. IT was quiet, not fancy, but it paid just enough. I worked the late shift, 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Most nights were uneventful: drunk tourists, midnight check-ins, bored businessmen. Then one night, she walked in. She looked maybe 16, pale, thin, messy hair, hoodie pulled tight over her head. She came up to the counter and asked if she could sit in the lobby for a bit. I told her yes. It wasn't against the rules. She sat in the corner, barely moving. I offered her water. She didn't speak, just nodded. After a while, I asked if she was okay. That's when she finally whispered, "I can't go back." That's all she said. No name, no story, just those 4 words. I should have called the police. I know that, but something in me froze. She looked so terrified, so fragile. Instead, I offered her the staff couch in the back room. She hesitated, then followed me. She slept the rest of the night. The next day, I bought her breakfast and gently asked what was going on. She told me her stepfather had been hurting her. Her mother didn't believe her, so she ran. I was stunned. What do you even say to that? She didn't ask me to do anything. She just wanted to rest, but I couldn't just let it go. I did some research, called a local shelter, and asked for advice. They told me I could bring her in, no questions asked. But when I told her the plan, she panicked. She begged me not to take her there, said she'd rather disappear again. I was torn. Was I helping her or making things worse? I asked her to stay one more night while I figured it out. The second night, she opened up more, told me about her mom's new boyfriend, the stepdad, how he started with little comments, then touches, how she tried to tell her mom, but her mom thought she was jealous. My heart broke. She wasn't lying. You could see it in her eyes. So I made a decision. I took her phone, messaged her mom, told her she was safe, and not to come looking. Then I deleted the messages and turned the phone off. I took her to the shelter myself, told them everything. They didn't press her with questions, just gave her a room and a warm meal. I checked in on her every few days. Eventually, she started counseling, school, even made new friends. One day, she hugged me and said, "Thank you for believing me." It was the first time I saw her smile, and then, she was gone, transferred to a long-term care program. She left me a letter. I still have it. She said I saved her life, but the truth is, she saved mine. Helping her gave my life meaning when I had none, but I also lost my job. The hotel fired me for breaking policy. My brother was furious. I had to move back home, but I never regretted it. Not once. Some choices cost you everything, but if I had to do it all over again, I'd still choose her, because in that moment,